Tu-Lox, and it was done on Nigerian kids. And the research found that 30% of Nigerian men are fathering children that aren't theirs. Nigerian women rank second highest on paternity fraud in the whole world. And guess who ranks number one? Jamaican women. Jamaican women have a paternity fraud cuckoldry rate of 62%. You're more likely to get someone else's kid than your own if you're banging up a Jamaican girl. Oh boy. Look, but now you know. So the more you know, the safer you can be, gentlemen. So first of all, if you have kids, go get them paternity tested on the side, just to find out, just to be sure you're not in this 10 to 30% of men who are unfortunately being cucked.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of the My 2 Cents podcast. I'm your host, Tu-Lox, the 876 Rebel Scene. Hope everybody in a good health, good spirit, you know what I mean? Everything will go right for the item. Scene, today we're going to talk about something I always talk about on the channel from the inception. I couldn't even open the amount of requests when I get to do that video. I mean, play with it. What I talk about is the facts. Believe it or not, Jamaica have the number one, as we say in our previous videos, we don't know everybody act like them shock, the number one rate for jacket. What is a jacket, you might ask? Paternity fraud. We're going to talk about that and a couple more things in today's episode.
In the world of music and entertainment, standing out is everything. Catch their eye from the very first look. Turn your art into apparel. Get noticed with sleek, professional press kits. Perfect visualizers for every track you drop. Stand out with thumbnails that pull viewers in. From artists to creators, we've got you covered. Bring your visuals to the next level. Get in touch, and let's make your mark together.
Now, if you know what internet TV for just $65 a year, check out the information on the flyer and just use the code Tu-Lox 4K TV. Don't watch nothing else. Also brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except fingerprinting. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888, and also to get access to the updated merchandise, you can just simply follow us at Rebel 13 Collections on Instagram.
This one is for the youths and the children. Sing again. I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming, yeah. Protect your children, cause like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming, yeah. Protect your children, cause like a raging storm is. Yo.
Now, before I'm going to show, I know I normally like throwing one and two things we are going on the street. Now, we see where the US government pardoned Marcus Garvey, that a Jamaica first national hero, was dead in 1940 and was convicted of mail fraud in 1923 and sentenced to 5-year imprisonment. And he was also deported to Jamaica. One of the most embarrassing things you can do to somebody who never commit a crime. Now, while it might seem like good news for a lot of people and I really know them history, this is actually a slap in the face for Marcus Garvey. Because Marcus Garvey never commit no crime. So we now look for no friggin' pardon. Pardon now when you're guilty. We look for expungement. And for who don't know what posthumously mean? After death. So if you have a pardon one man after that, I want to know how that go help him in today generation. If you're not clear Marcus Garvey name fully, you have done nothing for this great man. See some good news that are coming out of America. This is actually some good news. Look on this.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
You see some look weak people out there who make a white bummer clad, matter of fact, an orange man from America. way braver and stand up for the right things, for morality, over some black people. Black people are cussing now when they say people for straight. A straight world over yourself. Straight nation. Straight world, because every nation in the world. Straight world, me say. So for that specific thing, Mr. Chum, respect and manners. Now this is an age-old problem in Jamaica, and I have been shedding light on that situation here for years. Years on top of years. Matter of fact, I vowed many times to try myself to get it in a legislation, and who not drag them foot, totally ignore me. Yes, I want to believe that. Totally ignore me. So when me see say, one MP decide for him mind say, him I go fight to get this in a legislation, I feel like I get $1 billion the way me elated. Yeah man, serious thing. Look on the article here. Amid shocking claims that an entertainer and a sportsman last year found out that they are not the biological fathers of the children they had been raising, a Jamaican lawmaker has vowed not to relent on his pledge to make DNA testing mandatory at birth to determine paternity. Now before I go on the show, I don't know if everybody think that way, but I can ask the question anyway. If a sportsman and an entertainer never get jacket, are you telling me say only never hear the countless pleas and cries from probably what is supposed to be the thousands of Jamaican men crying on a daily basis as it relates to children and them end up raised when for them own? And then look on this. Look on them concerns here where the wicked see them have. This is saying that mandatory DNA tests could lead to violence. Before we promote less promiscuity in our society, before we regulate some of them stinking, nasty, dirty apia where ruin our Jamaican culture, we not come tell about, oh, mandatory DNA tests could lead to violence. We not serious as so clot. So are you telling me, say the woman them to keep on breed for who them want breed for and bring the picnic come get the slave for take care of? That you try to tell me? If you ask me, I don't promote violence, me get when I try to say. But trust me, a girl will breed for your next man and willingly carry that pitney there, go get the wrong father for dead. I don't give a fuck how that sound. I know everybody feel live. If you wicked enough to make somebody work hard and take care of next man's seed simply because you did irresponsible and out here sleep, raw dog, like what I say foreign, with every blood clot, Tom, Dick, and Harry, pun intended. You don't deserve life. You and the drapists and the rest are nasty shit them. Where they in our society and make life uncomfortable, do not deserve breath. So me that prefer a million wicked girl like them I get gunshot more than the bucklat mandatory DNA testing at birth delayed in any kind of way or put off. We don't need to do a bill some special jail for some of them girl front. Them front on reform. When I come tell man about violence. It's like when I condone the act and I say, yo, it's okay to give a man jacket because guess what? At the end of the day, I better the man take the jacket more than some of them girl are dead. I better some of them girl are dead now. So sick lot and the man raise them right you. How the off do now? I want to know. Some of them girl have got suck them mother and they deserve breath. Straight up. As harsh as that sound, a true, I know everybody feel live. God used to leave people when them off themselves. So what me say? Now look on the chart here. Global statistics on paternity fraud, a deep dive into discrepancies. Jamaica is frequently cited as having the highest rate of paternity fraud with a staggering 34.6%, while Nigeria follows closely at 30%. Now, what me I do? For sure, you say the Jamaican termite them, for them thing na normal a bumbo clot. Who them say come second behind we? Nigeria at 30%. I know me not hear wrong. Tell me in the comment section. 30% Nigeria there. I'm gonna show you when me use and know say them girl are wicked. You fuck. There is no demon in hell, including the devil, where wicked like some of them girl. None. A Saint Lucifer. them have to go call him compared to how some of them girls are blood clot wicked. It's simple, just use your common sense. The population, see it up on the screen, of Nigeria is 223.8 million in a 2023 at the last time that them do the statistic. Now, should I tell the Jamaicans our population? The Jamaican population is 2.8 million people. Now, if we do the maths, compare 2.8 million people to 223.8 million people and tell me how wicked you have to be to run a race of paternity fraud against 200 million people and win. And when me say win a race against 200 million people, me no means that the entire population I breed for people and I give them jacket. Me just do a population comparison. So whatever the ratio of females within that country is, that is the comparison we may make. And it no look good. Because Jamaica is just a drop in the bucket with our 2.8 million. And we beat a country with a population of 200 million people to win the coveted prize by being number one in the world for paternity fraud. Is not a good look. Anyway, as me that say, that coming like you have 223 million people I try push one car and that car will never move. What kind of strength it would have take for one man step out of one bush from somewhere and push the car and the car move go way over this and I him one? That is exactly how impossible the odds are. So the Jamaican woman them reach number one in a paternity fraud against a country of 200 million people. You can't make up them blood clots up here. Now, all these years, society has been busy glamorizing, celebrating women. And men get little to no respect. And some of the lack of respect warranted, you know. But you can't use fucked up man them and just broad brush. Just like you shouldn't use the termite them and just say every woman possess these qualities. Men, for the most part in a society, has been demonized and ostracized, cast aside for the most part. When it comes to mental health, that's one of the worst thing. Nobody not think about men's mental health. No one cares. Suck it up. A woman pregnant, everybody just start celebrate. And guess what? 9 months she carry the baby. For the 9 months I carry you. But nobody not realize say a real father wants him hear about getting a youth. Him conceive to you know about the conception in his mind. How me I go provide for the youth here. And a lot of men go about doing odd jobs because not everybody educated and can get the right type of job them in a society. And enough real father boy as soon as the youth born. Them all overqualified. And them take the worst type of jobs just to make sure say food depend on them picnic table. And the sad part of it, at least 70% of them father there, cause that's how me put it, don't have real paternity. Because the woman them always give the child to the most responsible. Look on the screen. Man, them nah get the picnic to the cruff them when them off. They won't. They love the cruff. Good body. Yes, fuck them all. Come in on me fat wood, all type of offering. Enjoyment. And the cruff get all of the respect and the love there. Irresponsibly they fuck. And as soon as them breed, the word responsibility just magically appear in a lot of them woman mind. Wow, me have a responsible. No. After you make one waste man come in, your responsibility just become a thing. Eh? And then you just carry it, go give the person what them know. We spend them last dime to make sure so that you there good. Now, a lot of people that feel like when it comes to the epidemic of paternal fraud, women are to be blamed. But guess who me blame? You not gonna believe it. Man, believe me when me tell you, say most of them man you know, I don't really man them. Don't watch a beard on them face. Don't watch them masculine look. Don't watch what you might think is testosterone. Majority of them man you age. Me no know. People just become so goddamn stupid. In a country when no woman wants to be virtuous again, them want to be viral. You not look for getting a real picnic? Like me just want me have to ask because me can't believe say nobody on earth sick in them head so. Some of them man a waste man. When we spend thousands of dollars in the US on for example a Gucci, a Louis, a simple jacket and think you're the artist thing in life at the party. But guess what? The most expensive jacket we are gonna ever spend on is a picnic. We're not feel. You try bumbuckler and know that. Don't be too quick to buy the Gucci and the Louis and the offer them. And ignore a simple DNA and say it's too expensive. If you think the Louis cost you, try put on one of them jacket here where them gal give you. The richest man can buy that blood clot. I've been preaching on this show like Paul, pun intended. But always I tell the man them, so if you want to know the type of woman where you there with, a two-way you can know. The type of music that she support, and trust me bro, go in at the comment section them. Don't afraid for going there because you're afraid to see a waste girl in there a defend of Cree. Look on all this a junk here. Look on the comment here where she left on the page when the DNA news come out. Look on this. This is so unnecessary right now. So many people have died since the year start. And this is what the focus is on. Declare war on criminals. Bombard. She swears that she's victorious then you know. This is somebody who doesn't even know what the word criminal mean. The last time I checked it, paternal fraud is a crime. So yes, the government actually would have go after the criminals if them go after the woman them where give the man them the wrong fucking picnic at dunce. Please, Mr. Wasteman, whosoever you be, come for your waste girl. She need to come down. I say all some of the drunker them over there look company for them for it. The comment here say, if both the real father and mother plot to defraud an innocent man, why would only the woman face charges? Maybe the bigger charge cause she carried out the act. Where have you ever seen two people involved in a criminal act and only one charge? Alright, John Cross, I'm gonna tell you. Most of them girls don't even tell the real man to breed them. Say them a breed. Most of them girls have them man and go breed for a side man. And the wickedest part, sometimes the side man not even know say, I inbreed them. Sometimes they tell the side man say the man breed them. And guess what? Sometimes them have a side man with the side man. We actually breed them. Them wicked enough to carry you through the court and mash up your life fully well, knowing that that child is not yours. She know exactly how we breed her now. So it's when she come back, yo, me know it's my child and I don't care, I don't need any money from no father, me will make it on my own. When she come with that reverse psychology, tell her to suck her mother. Simple. I ask you for a DNA test just to make sure I'm comfortable. I'm not going to waste so much years of my life. And you decide to take care of that child on your own. Go on. Now, with all of the ruckus we are going, I just have one thing I say to the man them. I say it already, but I'm going to reiterate it again. If you ask your woman for your DNA and she refuses to give you that DNA, upon sight of this revelation, you have to just gear back a DNA, same time, a DNA for DNA. Do not accept. Focus, brother. If you in a one house with your woman, and you know say you normally send your picnic at school, brush him hair, brush him teeth, all these things. Every morning him hair brush him, ever neat. Slick. Son or daughter. Daughter slick and neat in her uniform gone. And when them gone to school, you see, if you can't find a hairbrush there and that toothbrush there, you know say you're in trouble. Mama hide that bumbo clot. Since them load up that jacket up me and me can tell you right now the girl is nervous, you fuck some of them. And you now can find no trace, not even a hair strand. When them the girl don't clean up the house there, if you look for the toothbrush and the hairbrush and all of the DNA related things them and can't find them, confront your woman. And any of course she tell you, just know. So chances are that picnic they not feel. You think a paternity fraud are the only wickedness come out of Jamaica? You know how much girl tell lie upon some man and say, oh, him do this to me and him drape me and him this and him that and nothing go say no. And the courts prove beyond the shadow of a doubt she does in her feelings and she says some things and there's no prosecution for that jankro termite. None. Some of them girls have the man to take care of the youth for years and it is found out saying of him and all the man can do based on the fact that there's no laws to protect men from these things. All the man can do, walk away. Can you imagine walking away after spending millions of dollars on a picnic and then you find out say, I know yours? It's more important for go down and maybe go look for every mama blood clot scammer and send them go back a fire. You know how much resources that take? But we, the Jamaican citizens, men who have been defrauded for years, no matter how we ball, nothing about blood clot come out of that. And for those who think we don't know what fraud mean, see it. Wrongful or criminal deception intended to result in financial or personal gain. A person or thing intended to deceive others, typically by unjustifiably claiming or being credited with accomplishments or qualities. Now I want you to tell me if when a woman breed and get the wrong man the picnic intentionally, doesn't it eerily sound similar to everything I just named out this a while ago? Fraud, a fraud in every type of way, and would you believe it? This type of fraud is one of the worst fucking fraud you can ever think about, you know. Do you think when you rob one white client, like what them call them in the West, one white client and one day over this and you rob that one day, guess what? Chances are so that client there only lose a little bit of money and every one of them lose them entire life savings. A majority of the time, you only have one client for like maybe a year if you're lucky. But when you breed a girl and she tell us that picnic there for you, you have years. And the worst part of it, them drag your girl coat like a dog when you don't have it. Carry a family coat, carry your all about. And a lot of times, 70% of the time that picnic there is not yours. Now, when you, by order of the court, take care of that picnic there, for example, and you fight and you stay up and you make sure that you're going to ride your life, and then you find out, because you fly go foreign and then you decide say you want you to run you. You find out you're enough for your blood clot picnic. Tell me which part the fairness there in that, and even these things when you're looking at the comment section, women try to justify. So what make you think say? When I first trade me ever learn as a youth a tailoring. No, second, me used to do welding before that. Is because every time me hear the word jacket when me a youth, it always associated with woman. And for me a youth, me honey off. I just want to hear the word woman. Me have to figure out a way if it dead so. So me run gun blood cleat learn trade. Big up Calvin Klein. Every time youth, you teach me something I been ever forget. And that is a trade. Anyway, me run gun sew jacket, me say, oh, I mean the baddest thing pan jacket. Jacket is one of the first thing me learn for sew. But yes, when me get bigger and me find out why them associate the woman them name to jacket, my frightened till me nearly dead. And if you don't want me go on my two story pan somebody will attempt to give me jacket already, just tell me in the comment section. Yeah man, believe it or not. Yeah, look on the YouTuber where I one of the first storyteller in a YouTube history of Jamaica. And the stats that if it prove that because you can't tell lie. You think of who? Story time? No, them late. Wait for them story time. Yeah man, tell me if I don't want a story time on that. Anyway, come to find out. Say me no know nothing about jacket. All these years me dey pan chase of my own me craft things. Say me are the master pan jacket. And when me start find out exactly why them associate the woman them name to jacket, me find out say me no know nothing about jacket. Them girls me call straight jacket man. Them wicked. When you think jacket I got ever stop running a society where you tell a woman for respect themselves, have shame, pride, dignity, and then cuss you like dog in a comment section. Do you think a society like that I got jacket less? I suit them girls I give out now. Man now all time days used to get jacket. Them girls not even a jacket, nothing. Full suit you get. And them a take off the jacket and put on t-shirt. And them a take off the bumbuckler pants and put on jeans. Matter of fact, them a get shoes with it. I saw them get wicked now. Them get the entire fucking closet, underpants included. The reason why most of them money get jacket is because them afraid to tell them girl so them want a DNA test. If you tell your woman say you want a DNA test and she offended, she off around. They make them use the reverse psychology on you. Oh, you know, so me I want good man and me feel one way because me can't believe you bring them sitting there to me. John cry if you did one good man, you wouldn't feel no way. No way at all. The fact say you offended, tell me say you have something to hide. Most of these women, I'm telling you know, say the fact say they fuck on you and give you a jacket picnic. Don't hurt them. Like when you find out, so them is a fucking termite. And then guess what? It's bad enough somebody get a jacket. Some of them get like 4, 5 jacket. No joke. 5 jacket. You have man boy with all 6, 7, 8 jacket. None of him. Not even one. All 6, sometimes all 7 picnic is not. The DNA says what? You're not the bumbuckler father. I'm showing you something already, but I'm showing you again. All our new subscribers. Anyway, sure. Don't tell me, say, oh, this happened in America. This is not Jamaica. Showing this clip I'm showing you now, I show you the mindset of how free women are. Them free if you just do what the fuck them want because there's no consequences. Only look on a clip here.
And to be honest with you, after all this has happened, you know, depending on the doubts with Robin, I wouldn't know about my son as well.
I think it's important that we get this family some clarity.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think we need to first go to Robin's results. Jerome, I'm ready for the envelope. And they read as follows. You are shaking.
I know.
I feel your nervousness from here. Are you okay?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm perfect.
Okay.
I just want to get it out there. I want to know the truth. That she deserves it. She deserves everything.
In the case of Benning versus Bodine, when it comes to 23-month-old Robin Benning, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Benning, you are not the father. I'm very sorry.
It doesn't matter. I'm still going to be there. I'm lonely when she calls daddy. You can't change it.
You see that? I want to see the heartbreak when the man find out say no film picnic. And this is just to show you guys the mindset. This woman, look on the screen, she has zero remorse. If them thing either go up, man, them girl are all sorry. It wouldn't so bad. But them so fucking cold based on what the world teach them so them can get away with it. It not funny. Maybe him have a speech impediment. So why sleep with him? Them girl we all find the worst fault with you and then all left you. Because guess what? As long as them find a reason to keep you hanging around, them a keep you hanging around. Because guess what? Good little jacket taker. Nice. When the janker breed me. If that ever happens. If that ever happens and I'm careless and I make a mistake, yes, believe it or not. Women who give men jacket for years, people call it mistake. She make a mistake. I saw them describe it. But when a man snap and do them something, because of all of the deception him find out one time and him brain couldn't take it and him snap, that man is just wicked. One time, anything at all, we are going to bring any level of shame. Man nor woman not get involved in it. But I want you to tell me in the comment section which part of earth shame there today. Today. And these fucking wicked women out here raising our sons to be weak as fuck. You hear what a brother this a while ago? Him no care, him go still in the child's life. I don't give a flying fuck about the bond when me create. I'm done with that child. That child is not mine. The most me would do for that child is just a passing glance. Me give a yell mid nowhere. But me not obligated for the shit for you. Because you're not my biological child. And so when me make that decision, I'm here devil, you know. It's not the woman who breed and bring a picnic into the world. Come put the picnic through that embarrassment there, you know. It's not fair fault. She made a mistake. And me have the wicked heart when me decide to say, fuck you and your picnic. Where you try to give me. You have all type of shit where cushion woman. A woman can just have a baby. And she treat the baby like dog, literally. And it's called postpartum depression. But a young youth, for example, like a 16-year-old, 17-year-old youth, just get out and don't know which direction to turn in. I'm not a father and his mother jankro. And the first thing we cross in mind because him immature was to run and disown the youth. And guess what society called him? There's no term put on for the facts and reject that baby, but they have nice terms put on for every woman to do all type of evil in that earth here. And as men, if we don't start doing the research, girl go ever a clowning out. I wanna run circus boy. You can imagine. You were taught to buckle up. Even some of them results where you get, you find out say let 3 picnic in your hand. And guess what you do? Based on how you grow with society teacher, you try to buckle it up. And then one of the day, all that rage come out and it come out wrong. You know what they more call you? Murderer. You know what they more call you? Wicked. You know what they more call you? Evil. And so when you put some woman in some simple scenario, just cheating alone, for example, and she snap and give 200 stab, she snap, temporary insanity. So you really feel that world here we have so much unfairness as it relates to men. You know how hard it is for in our society a raise a offing jacket and still not get no respect for raise a jacket there. No respect at all, not even Father's Day. Knowing say you have a man to take care of and pick when I belong to him. No respect, and you still disrespect him, you still talk down to him, you treat him like dog, same man, nothing change. Your conscience wouldn't even allow you to cook a decent meal, give him man based on how fucked up you know say he is. There's nobody on the face of the earth that can convince me say woman and a Satan. Peanut Dread, a top 5 in my philosophy book. Top 5. You never wonder how women are quick to remind the world that Jamaican man are worst cheater. Worst cheaters in the world. If that's a fact, tell me how almost 37% of men end up with jacket since they're so innocent. Your front just there woman and behave. Every time you left the front stay home and sleep. And that you want me believe now, don't it? I'm so innocent in theory. But in practicality, some on the front done. Like done, nothing left. That's why most of them get a come out. Oh, me want big wood and wood have a long and wood have a fat. If you have good old this, can hold it and hold it. And suit you nice. You have a ball like baby to it hot. That's a good one. But someone wreck on a pussy then you can blame man for everything. Man go through so much fucking stress. You would have a big, you would have a long, you have a rich, you have a this, you have a that. Plus, you still get a picnic when a bomb buckle at yours. And then you have 2 reasons why are the female them are the quickest to discover paternity fraud. The number 1 reason is this. Are the hardest thing on the earth, yeah, believe it or not, for scam a scammer. Hardest thing. Tell me why. If you're a scammer, you're gonna be acutely aware of scamming. Second reason, we talk relationship now. You know why? When the man have a youth, she will go out her way if you bring that youth, they gotta do a DNA test. Because here's why. A lot of these women, may I show you how fraud work, you know. Them out there not like them money. Especially the single man of them have a bag of picnic. And then meet a man and a man they have him own youth them and take care of. If she ever have a hint, so that picnic there, and a female, she have fight tooth and nail when they think because she was a good girl and she realizes there's something wrong here, so and the man don't deserve jacket. chances are the 2 picnic or the 3 picnic she carrying in the relationship a jacket. So based on the fact that she gives somebody a jacket and come in a relationship, yeah, she's acutely aware of jackets. So she weaponize the concept of a jacket and use it to her advantage. Yes, to eliminate the facts that the man have him own picnic them to take care of and redirect all of the funds and resources to fear picnic or picnic them. You can't make them something here. You see, it wanna make woman look so like why not make some of them girls feel so important? Like seriously. Look on all them here jankro when me I go play for you now. This jankro is so entitled she not even know when her piece will come off her shelf. Look on this.
So my husband find out them children is not his. First thing come to this ungrateful man mouth is that he want a divorce. He want a divorce after 20 years of marriage. 20 years of me putting up with him. He want a divorce.
Look on this old turbot. You try it. Listen, you are said the man ungrateful. You should have grateful to that man the same find nature for you once. You come on social media try embarrass the man. If that man found nature for you, he should have been awarded.
Why? The children is not his. And he want to fight the man that the children belongs to, and whoever not more, so he demanding to know who is the father. Me don't know who tell you that them 3 children that get the same father. He get help because that sperm that his mother gave to he there was a walking. I try it in different farm. I try it. I do different things. I turn over. I bend backward. I try it. Them sperms that can't produce not even egg.
This old jankro get 3 youth for the man when a female and say him ungrateful because he man divorced after 20 years. If this is not entitlement, me never see entitlement yet from a band. But guess what? You can't blame the old termite. You have to blame the type of waste men we entertain all them dog shit here. We are doing a woman we don't even know say no sperms make egg. All you with your front have no value whatsoever. Thank you for your thank the man. Go look by your grand picnic them dog shit.
So I had to get help from different people. Me myself don't even know who the children's father is. So what he want me to go show him this fateful day. As to divorce, I divorced that man from the time them sperms are not working, from the time the sex wasn't good, from the time he mouth full of water. Me said no, I divorce him. But I want to keep the title of mistress. So yes, I keep him.
So not only do they emasculate you by giving your children when you feel, them also come out and disrespect you the worst way when you decide say you're gonna start root word, stand up for yourself. That's why from day one if you don't know standards, I say you to reach. And the worst thing can reach you when all somebody will look like this. Go hype up themselves. It shows that your standard they are ground. Now, I want to look on this again. Because this thing I get from bad to worse. And don't tell me say because I'm American video and nothing to do with it. A one world we are living in. That's the one world order. Not come yet.
One of them. Imagine being told to pay child support for a kid that is not yours or go to jail. That was the order the state handed down to a Detroit man.
So today he turned himself in, but here's what happened when 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell went with him to court.
Carnell Alexander walked into the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice knowing in moments he could lose his freedom.
I stayed up all night, couldn't sleep, thinking about it.
Carnell is a wanted man because he refuses to do what the state orders and to pay child support for a child that DNA tests prove isn't his. A child he doesn't even know.
I haven't even had a chance to really speak to him except for one time when we took the DNA test.
Nonetheless, right now, under the law, he's a deadbeat dad. Today, he turned himself in to the judge as ordered.
Scared because I've been before this judge before.
But this time, he had attorney Cherika Harris, who volunteered to help after seeing his story on 7 Action News. The judge said he will not go to jail for today.
Thank you. Thank Ms. Harris. And hope that we can resolve this soon.
I'm just trying to help him with his future.
Though the threat of jail is on hold, it is not over. Carnell Alexander still owes more than $30,000 to the state for a child that's not his because the mom wrote his name down because she needed to name someone in order to get welfare benefits.
And I had to put him down as the father. That was the only way I can get the system.
Now,
I'm almost homeless. I'm almost in jail. I'm out of work.
The woman admit in a court says she ran for the system and there is no repercussion. I can't understand why lawmakers ignore these things. I have so much laws when I make no sense. All about in the fucking world. But nobody can actually open them eye and see say a man not supposed to take care of a child that is not his, especially when you have child support and all type of fucker system was set against men. They use the system to take all your pay when you work, to make sure so that youth is being taken care of, and a lot of these children belong to the men. How illogical is that? The man don't even know the picnic, and him owe $30,000 and I face jail time, thank God for the judge. And there's no charges, according to the news clip of me just watch, laid against the woman. Only the man in a problem because she simply did have to take up a pen and write him name on a paper. Even when the DNA say it's not film picnic. The man never meet the youth yet. Somebody tell me how the system make for benefit man in any kind of way. But guess who marginalized? Guess who society abandoned down? Guess who got through the most stress in our history? Matter of fact, the way woman love complain, you don't think slavery never bumbuck like done. But you don't got through shit. Try have 2 balls and wake up a morning time and face that cruel cold earlier. You gone out, your job has stress. You have enemies. And then sometimes the biggest enemy where you can have in a life, somebody is supposed to make your life comfortable, lay down in your glad bed and wait for you to come home. I want to know when life I got alright for man. I pack already, I buy land on Mars, you hear that? And next week, I dig a Bumbleclad foundation up of that. Because humans too fucking wicked.